So hello guys, namaskar, sat sri akal, hola amigo, kaise ho देखो? My name is Mr. Aitu Master and I'm here with Shinigami for the insane match of 2v2 which we're gonna call the Midnight Rush. It's already the minute and it's the time for some rush gameplay of two duos against another two. So Shinigami, what you gonna say about this type of event where they're not gonna be 5 players per team but two per team?
Hi IQ, what's up? I'm like literally super hyped for the Midnight Rush, man. It's not the typically 5v5 match, as we know. It is a deathmatch tournament, 2v2 versus 2, which is going to be a lot of fun to watch. Like, we've got some super cracked duos lining up with crazy tactics and stuff.
Yeah, insane. Because they might have planned some typical duos like we're gonna use particular agents. We have seen multiple times, like in deathmatch or TDM style. Many players usually take their main agents, but some plans according to the round itself. But now let's talk about this tournament where multiple teams will fight each other in the knockout system. They already have defeated many teams to reach this position. It's gonna be quarterfinal in NXR Sports, so Brock Tagan, 7S, Silent Havoc, Cold Esports, NXR Mavericks 3, INJ, who's not today. Then there would be semi-finals, it's going to be best of one again in quarterfinals 2, and then we will move forward for the grand finals, which is going to be a best of 3. So it's a midnight rush, and the format itself justifies the name because once you lose, you are out of the game. It's a knockout system. Until unless you reach the grand finals, there you will get a chance because it's going to be a best of 3. If you lose the first match, you still have two chances to redeem yourself and showcase your talent, your skill set. So Shinigami, according to you, a first battle, who can win?
Um, I haven't watched the elimination round, so I can't say, right? So let's see what happens once the match starts. We'll witness it ourselves, like, live.
Exactly. In the first match itself, we have NXR Esports against Proctagon. Now let's see which team justifies their name and proves themselves the victorious one in this match because it's a 2v2. Now, in the map itself, you always knows what are the hiding spots for the opponents. But the point is there are not going to be 5 opponents you're going to look for. You're going to look for 2 opponents only at a time. That means multiple hiding spots, but you cannot get the opponent always at a similar position. And also, if you pick the opponents one by one again, you can definitely go to their spawn location and cover both the sides and take them out one by one again and again. But that's gonna be hard point to do. So let's see which team can do that stuff.
Absolutely. As it's a TDM, we know that first once you get the initial boost, it's like really hard to come back for the opponent team. Like, two guys can just camp the spawn area of the opponents and then take the lead from there. It's really tough.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're gonna start with the pistols, and slowly you will upgrade your
Right.
guns. And at the end of the game, like when you crosses the mid game, then you will get the Vandal and Phantom stuff. Like nearly around 15 to 20 eliminations at that point of time. Might be you be getting your Vandals. So I think so. That point, whichever team justifies their gun skill, they are gonna lead because it doesn't make any sense. Because against Guardian, against pistols, anyone can be victorious, but when it's your own main gun, especially Vandal and Phantom, the result can be anything. And we are here back again in 9 seconds. We will start the first match. NXR Esports against Proctagon. What's your say, Shinigami? Let's see who's gonna take the first kill.
Yeah, let's see, man. Let's let the audience grab your snacks, get comfortable, and let's dive into the action, man. Because it's Midnight Rush, powered by Momentum Gaming.
Yeah, exactly. Because in the beginning they're gonna have the Ghost and Classics only, and both
Yeah.
the team is playing really very smart. They are roaming here and there as a duo, so that even if you get eliminated, the other one can do the cover fire and take an instant taken back. But I don't think so. Anyone has found itself. The time is gone in 1 minute. Both the teams are finding the opponent. Even the ultops have started spawning, but both of them are playing slow. And finally, Sobin finds Dynasty, and Dynasty is the first one to be taken down. It's Omen against the Phoenix. Oh, that was what I was saying. That's good. Reina takes his revenge back, but it's the opponent's Reina. It's 2-0 in the starting itself. Oh my god, that was a one-shot, two elimination from Dynasty's side. It was a perfect revenge and the perfect cover-up for a 2-0. Indeed, that was a sheriff shot I was waiting to watch for. And also there could be Guardian and Singles. I was saying Singles are there, and soon there will be the main guns itself. It's a 3-3 score line. Okay. Oh my god. So Win and Mirror ID, both of them are getting in touch. NX against Octagon. It's 5-3. The score line is really very close, but as soon as new guns and the mains one becoming, you need a bit of lead to cover it up. To stay in the lead itself, and Andres feeling some of pressure towards himself because opponents are going to just double of the score. It's 6-4. Shinigami, what do you think? What could be the leading score before Wendell comes in?
Damn, I mean, the team which has chosen Stinger in the second round, it's like it is the way to go, I guess, in the 2v2 custom TDM because the players would be holding position, and in the close range, Stinger is overpowered. So I guess Naxal Esports right now it's taking the lead with 9-6.
Yeah, indeed, it's a 9-6 score already, and it's a 3-point lead. Okay, let's make it 4 from Mirror ID once again. Okay, let's make it 5. It's 11-6 already, and it's going for the stage 3. Spectre comes in, Guardian's gonna be there too, but 3 eliminations in one go. And that was what I was saying. 4th elimination, can it be the ace? 3-1, yes, it's an edge from Mirror ID side, so the score goes 14-7. Double scores himself in the starting of the game. Let's make it a 6-1, let's make it a 7-1. Mirror Whitey is going all in against the opponent. 8 eliminations. Octagon has 7 altogether, and he did it in a one go. Shinigami.
Damn. Our Mirror Whitey definitely put up a show there with 8 back-to-back kills with the Stinger, and switching back to the Ghost was a classic move, man. It was fun to watch. They are in lead with 11 kill lead by overload, right? So let's see if the Broctagon can close up the lead in 5 minutes 53 seconds.
Yeah, indeed, we are moving forward for the 4th round, and as I said, in the 4th round is the particular round where the games can be changed. 12-22 can be made 40s and 30s. It makes only sense when you show your Vandal gameplay, and here we go. Mirror White will be like, never mind, I did it with the Ghost, I did it with the Stinger, I will do it with the Vandal itself. Suavin and Mirror, both of them eliminated the opponents, and the scorecard is definitely going on the double side itself. Earlier it was 14-7, we saw 16-8, and then now 24-12, 25-12. Okay, the girls is gone, but one elimination more, and it's going to be 26-13. Never mind, it's 25-14. Antares is now coming. I was saying itself, like as soon as Vandal and Phantom comes in, the game could be changed, the distance, the margin could be covered up, but not when Mirror White is in this form, 27-14, and opponents are struggling again. NXR is with Mirror White in his prime form right now. Shinigami, what you think? Can they cover it from here, because they still have 4 minutes and 43 seconds?
Yeah, it can be covered up. You can't predict who's gonna take the lead in the like you said in the Vandal and Phantom rounds. You never know when the aims are gonna switch. So
Yeah, indeed, it's 29-17, 12 points gap, and 4 minutes 20 seconds left. Mirror Whitey once again an elimination. Neon struggling very hard. One side we have Reina and Phoenix, and the other side we have Omen and Neon. But Mirror Whitey again a 3 elimination streak. This guy once start elimination, he makes sure to do a streak one. Can he do the second? Oh, hard luck. Dynasty picks him off. Robin takes the deal off, and that's again answer is also 34-19. The lead is too much, but they still have time to cover that score up. But can they do it? Let's see. And let's wait for it because the score and the distance might be getting closer right now because it's 34-21.
Right, it's not too late to like come back. It's just 3 minutes and 36 seconds left on the clock, and they are slowly closing the gap with 35 and 22. They are holding the position with the smoke, and then Mirror Whitey takes down Dynasty. Andres takes down Phoenix.
Yeah, exactly, and it's gonna be definitely a strong point. Mirror Whitey takes down Dynasty, Sobin takes down Antares, and the score is 38-23. The game is in their hand. The game is being played by them so smoothly and so smartly. It's completely in their favor. But let's see, can they finish it off exactly the way they are doing it right now? Because it's 38-24. The gap is 24 points. Sorry, 14 points.
Damn, it's really a close, not that close, but it is close match, and it is fun to watch. So the score is already 39-28. Naxar Esports is already on the lead of 12 kills. Now let's see.
Exactly, it's 39-28 and it's 40-28, 12-point gap it is, and now I can say they are definitely covering it up, but the scoreline, it's only 2 minutes left for them. Shinigami, do you think 12 points are enough to be covered in this point of time? 41-30, it's 11 points gap. The gap is being covered up. 10 points. Dynasty doing the thing for his team. It's 10-point gap, but the point is 105 seconds only. Dynasty did the elimination, but Mirror White instantly took down both of the opponents and the score. And the gap, again, it goes for 11 points. And the timer is 95 seconds. Both the teams are taking down elimination one by one. And the scorecard is going 11 points gap, 12 points gap. But I think so. Any XR definitely has an upper hand in this particular situation right now, and definitely the scorecard was 40 points gap and hardly it's 75 seconds.
Damn, now I think the only way to come back, like for the broken, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce the Broctagon team, for them to come back is to hold position near the spawn area of the Naxar Esports as they are pushing towards the spawn. And then Phoenix pops his ult and gets one there. Damn, Neon tried to slide and kill but got killed again. Yeah, and now Naxar Esports is on the score of 51-40. The lead is of 13 kills. Let's see, 30 seconds, 13 kills. Is it possible? What do you say, IQ?
It's gonna be a hard situation for them because 14 eliminations in that time span, it's really very hard. 13 eliminations and 20 eliminations, 20 seconds. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Any XR Esports should prove the point with the early guns itself. They had a lead of 10 to 12 points in the starting game. 9, 8, 7, and hardly the 5 seconds, 42, 16 point lead. They are going all in, and the
3 seconds left on the clock. And with that, we have our winner, Naxar Esports, with a score of 59-43. The clear winner with a great margin. But it was a close match though. What do you say, IQ?
Yeah, NAXR Sports won the match with Wizard and Mirror. They both played really very awesome, and especially Mirror when it was a Spectre gameplay where he did 8 eliminations, and also the Ace part where he put Omen low and then did the Ghost elimination. You can see 33 eliminations alone, and opponents at 44 in total. That means 11 less than both of the opponents combined, and Sovin was with him with 26 eliminations, making that lead for their own team, which made their score at that particular scorecard, and that was really very amazing. And they showcased why they have reached the quarterfinals. Unfortunate enough for the Proctagon, but NAXR Esports clears the quarterfinal and move towards the semi-finals again for another knockout round.
Right. So we already have our first semi-finalist, Naxar Esports, and that was insane match. Like they really did well. Uh, the mirror was amazing on the 8 kills back to back there. I saw Neon pop the ult, but he failed. I guess he popped the ult once and he failed, but never mind. Um,
Yeah, indeed, it was a good gameplay, and I just want to see what agents the other coming teams gonna showcase. But to see the new agents and the new teams fighting against each other, we are gonna take a small break, and we will be right back. So, hello guys, welcome back once again. And after one interesting match where NAXR Esports won the match, we are ready for the another battle, another Clash of Titans where two gonna be against another two players. But the point is, which agents they gonna pick? Because if I was the one playing, I'm definitely gonna go for the ISO. But what's your choice? What you could have picked your agent? You can comment it down. What you think, Shinigami? Which agent you could have picked?
Definitely, I think the ISO is like overpowered on TDMs because he gets the extra shield, right? But also we have Reina, like Mirror Whitey picked last match. If you know where to blind, how to use her ult, and how to play, like, so she's unstoppable as a character, Reina on ult.
Yeah, indeed. And let's see which teams are gonna be against each other. It's gonna be Silent Havoc against 7S. Like, it's an interesting name. It has the silence in itself, but also the Havoc too. Now let's see what the Silent Killer is gonna do against 7S. And also, it's a birthday of someone around in the productions, and it's Cutie Brew. Happy birthday to him from a side, and also it's gonna end in 30 minutes. So never mind. Happy birthday once again, and let's move forward towards the match itself. 7S against Silent Havoc. This match I'm really very interested in because the name makes me very curious to see what this team gonna do. What do you think, Shinigami? Which team gonna do the stuff?
Damn, Silent Havoc, that's a name, bro. Like, by the name itself, I think they are gonna they already won the match. But let's see the what happens in the actual match we have. And we have 7S against them, right?
Yes. Let's see. They
Yep.
could be the 7 stars. I just wanna see how they're gonna perform because a nickname, a small package, but it could be a big blast. Let's see what they're gonna do because it's just a name and nothing in the name itself. It's gonna be in the player, in their skill set, in their techniques, in the mechanical skills. Now let's see. As you said, midnight rush by momentum. But the point is, which team gonna carry that momentum? Because as the name suggests, it's still momentum gaming gonna carry forward this event. But can this team carry forward the same gameplay they have been doing in the knockouts? Because it's quarterfinals and it's again a BO1. Once you lose, you're out, and if you win, you go forward. Again, the same strategy like the previous one, but not the same result because they are against each other. That was smart shot from Pure side, and we are watching Neon against Neon, and there is ISO in 7S, and that was a really smooth shot. We have Neon, Reina, and ISO in this match. Two Neons, Reina against ISO. Let's see what's gonna happen, Chinigami.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Uh, who do we have? Neon and ISO against Neon and Reina. Let's see who's gonna win. We already had our conversation between who is better, like ISO or Reina. We'll get to see this match against 7S versus Silent Hawk. Silent Havoc. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, the way he eliminated ISO, that was the best way possible. First, take down the shield with the first shot, and the second shot directly over the headshot. The headshot gonna give you the best result you need. And with the Stinger, he's slowly moving forward. Neon, you gonna be against itself. Can you take the 2-1? Oh, that was a smart 2 itself. That what I was talking about. ZZXO takes down Pure and Maddie with 2 shots smartly, and Pure takes down once again. The Sheriff shot, it's 5-6. Opponent to the previous match, we are having a close call match here. It's 6-7 and we are already in the stage 2. The gap is only 2 points and we are moving forward towards the stage 3, and I am definitely highly interested in this match which is being made because the timer is going on, the scorecard is going on, but it's really very close. Zazie takes down Pure once again. Zazie is definitely taking this game to a good round. Medi takes down Zazie, Pure takes down Amir, and now both of them are taking the lead for the 3 pointers. Finally, they are in the lead, but lead could be end any day. And Neon takes the ult. With the ult, he takes down 3 eliminations, and ult is still with him. Can he take more elimination? ISO with the shield covering Neon, and Neon definitely going with his ult. Oh my god, the ultimate giving him a good opportunity. What do you think, Shinigami? It's the fourth elimination.
Damn, Neon popped that ult real quick. Like, it was too early to pop that ult, and he had a clear tactics to stay behind ISO's wall and like ISO's shield and kill as many as they can. But the opponents survive by staying in their spawn itself and not pushing them out.
Yeah, exactly. Because I also give him the perfect shield, and also not only the shield but the body block itself. Like the bullet that's coming for you, I will take it first. And ZZXO takes down Pure. Amir takes on Maddie, and now they are covering it back. 12-17. ISO takes him in the ult itself. The only thing ISO is not a good thing is the ult itself, because in the ult anything gonna happen, anything can happen. But the shield part in ISO is really very good. Pure definitely had the 4 eliminations right now. First time it was with the ultimate itself, and now with the gun it's an ace guardian. I am highly interested what this guy gonna do with the Vandal, because of course with Guardian he is doing some smart shots, single-handedly taking his team at a gap. I think so he is the one purely changing the game for the Silent Havoc. I think so Silent is the teammate and Pure is the Havoc in the name itself. What you gonna say, Shinigami? Score is 14, okay, 15-26.
Damn, I would say Pure is a complete mix of aggressiveness and tactical play. As we saw that he was pushing up the spawn, killed some guys, and then he went back to the cubby there, and he was holding there to take down the enemies if they push there. So with the aggressiveness, he also thinks tactically into that match. That's quite nice. And getting one more kill, he got the Odin. And sorry, how much is that lead? I cannot. I don't know how to do the math.
Oh, it's a 14, not 15 points lead, and the point is,
Yep.
first he did with his ultimate, then he did with the Guardian, and now with the Odin itself. He is doing an ace with different guns every time. Once the ultimate, once the Guardian, once the Odin, and not only Pure, but Maddie also took 3 eliminations to be mentioned, especially, and finally the Chaos, the Havoc has been silenced, but the point is lead. That lead of 17 points. The 7 elimination he did with the Guardian, 7 elimination he did with the Odin, and ultimate once again Pure. Last time he had the ultimate, he did 6 eliminations. Beware, he's gonna definitely take you down. Both the Neons against each other. Mary takes down Amir, but Zez is waiting for Neon at a particular angle. Oh my god, that was a good shot. Pure takes down Zez itself with the Vandal. He said, never mind, it's not the ultimate, I can do the Vandal shot too. And the lead goes for 18 points, and we are in the final stage. That means everyone is having the everyone is having the Vandal and Phantom, especially Vandal, because it's gonna be the first pick for everyone.
Damn, there was quite a play. The opponent 7S, they decided not to peek through Neon's ult, but yeah, they couldn't like close the gap. But we still have 3 minutes 42 seconds left on the clock, and 14 or 20. How much is it?
It's a
Points
14
lead.
points gap, and
Yeah.
we have 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Zeti takes down Pure, Amir takes down Maddie. It's his multiple kills as he takes down Pure, and Maddie finally ends Anir's lead, because Anir was definitely taking multiple eliminations. And again, Zazie, that was some smart shot from Pure's side, and Pure not once but did it twice. First Neon and then Drill, and then Maddie takes down Zazie. The scoreboard is 15 points gap, and it's hardly 180 seconds to cover it up. Odin is back again, but Anir takes down Pure. Lead is getting lower, but the point is you need to attack, because I think so Silent Havoc is now having a defensive approach because they know this lead can only be covered if the opponents attack. And if opponent attacks, we are definitely going to take down. And see, the lead goes 18 pointers. The gap, the difference is purely by Pure himself, Shinigami. We can see 18 points from Silent Havoc. Silence and the Havoc again an ace.
Damn, that's crazy. 2v2 showdown, and our Pure has popped his ult 3 times in the same match. It is some insane gameplay. Jam 7S is trying to close up the gap by pushing through the spawn of Silent Havoc, but Silent Havoc, on the other hand, they are playing defensive because they know if they play defensive, they can't, like 7S can't close the gap easily.
Oh, yeah,
So they are gonna give
exactly.
them a tough time.
And
Yeah,
what smartly he was doing, he was countering the spawn itself. He just needed some support from his own teammate to cover both the angles so that they can eliminate Silent Havoc as soon as they come out of the spawn point. Now you can see they are definitely playing slow, playing at angles, capturing the angles because they know this lead of 20 points cannot be taken down in the point of time because Odin, and it's gonna be another ace. Yes, it's an ace. Twice with Odin, twice with Ultimate, once with Guardian. I just wanna see how many eliminations this guy have because out of 59 points, we have seen in the previous match, opponents did 59 eliminations, and I guess the record gonna break right now in quarterfinals. 59 is the highest point. With just one elimination, they went to 60 eliminations right now in quarterfinals. 60 is the highest score, which is definitely gonna increase because we still have 40 seconds more to go, Shinigami.
at this rate, I think if they had more chance, like more 1 minute on the clock left, they would have completed the 100 kills, 100 eliminations. Silent Havoc would have completed right now.
Yeah, indeed, because the pointers are 22. The seconds and the points are exactly the same. Can they reach more points? Yes, it's 65 and 15 seconds to go. How much more points they're gonna deal with? Because 12 seconds to go. Both the teams are attacking itself. One shot, Pure once again going all in to take another elimination. Can he do? Yes, he can. 67 eliminations. Can they get another one? Can they get another one? And the answer is yes, they can. And it's 68 points, a lead of 23 points. 68 is the new big number. Maddie fought with Tank. That was Pure. Oh my god, exactly as it mentioned. One was Silent, the other one was Havoc, and both together were the Silent Havoc, which were a bit better dominator against the Team 7S. Hard luck enough, but they have been knocked out because the quarterfinal in Silent Havoc moves forward towards the another round, that semi-finals. But watch this. Pure 51 elimination and half century of elimination, Shinigami.
Damn, that was intense. That was really intense. Like the Silent Havoc's pure Neon was on, like he was overpowered. Did you see IQ that Neon, our pure, he popped his ult one last time before the clock timer ended.
Yes. And the last two eliminations he got, he might be at 49, and he knew I can do the 50th one too, but he got two luckily and he went for 51 eliminations. Team 7S lost to Pure with 6 points because they had 45 points and Pure had 51 elimination. That means 6 more than other two combined. And as the name suggests itself, Pure is the havoc in the team, and while the other one, Maddie, is a silent in the team. What you have to say about it, Shinigami?
While you said that Pure was the Havoc and Maddie was silent, but even though Maddie too played well with the
Indeed.
19 kills in the round. Um, and with that, I'd like the chat to just sit back and relax, enjoy. We'll be right back in a couple of minutes with our another match.
So hello guys, after a short break we are once again back and we have just seen a massive scoreboard with one player eliminating 51 opponents. I mean in a 2-2 situation he got 51 eliminations. Shinigami, we already have a record breaking performance and now we are moving forward towards the quarterfinal 3 and see let's which team gonna be the one who will move forward towards the semi-finals because we have already got two teams NAXR against the Silent Havoc, but now it's gonna be Bolt Esports against NAXR Mavericks 3. And also, Bolt Esports is a team which have dominated the group stage to a really very good extent because this team knocked out two such teams which were winners in the previous multiple tournaments. So they have great potential, great players. So I'm really excited to see what Bold Esports gonna do against NAXR Mavericks. But the point is, every team in quarterfinals, like we can say NAXR, we have seen VS7S, Silent Havoc, each and every team reached here being undefeated. So right now, whichever team loses, it's gonna be the first defeat itself. So every team is undefeated. I gonna see Bolt against NAXR Mavericks. What you gonna say? Which team can win from here?
Well, we already have in the semifinals one team from NAXR, right?
Yes.
So yeah, it would be fun to watch the NAXR team to go to the semifinals and compete against their own team. So it would be an intense match. Like it would be fun to watch.
Yes, exactly, because already NAXR Esports once has gone, but this match gonna be a tough call because I just wanna see the way Bolt Esports have been playing the entire matches, entire tournament, and now we are having NAXR Mavericks. So these two teams, these four players against each other and agents. Let's talk about this part. After 10 seconds, gonna see what the agents is, what the choices are, but the point is gameplay. We have enthusiasts in the team, and let's, oh, I can see Reina here. Shinigami, let's talk about the agents first.
Well, we have Jet and ISO on what is this? Bolt Esports team, and we have Reina and what else we have? ISO, Reina and ISO on Naxor Mavericks. Damn, it is going to be a fun matchup. But Jet, speaking of Jet in death matches, I don't think she has much utility to
I'm watching here.
provide to the team. But we'll see what happens. Jet players are really good, though.
Yeah,
Right?
maybe he's used to the dash spot and the up dog spot, and he must be using that multiple dashes after his multiple shot connectivity. But here the shots were missed a bit, but never mind. They are covered right now. Ashmon takes down Danox, and I can see Team Bolt Esports at 0 points and NAXL Mavericks with 3 points. They are struggling, and in the stage 1 itself, we can see not even a single point to watch when finally Ashmon takes down Enthusiast. Danox takes down Levy, and that was the first shot. First score for his team. Enthusiast take down Ashmon, and the score goes 2-4. And the new stage starts. They are gonna have the new guns, and especially the guns they can do one tap speed. And there is ISO, there is Reina. I definitely want to see how they're gonna perform, Shinigami.
Well, true that.
Destabilizing.
Okay, we can see Bolt Esports has closed the gap, and as a matter of fact, Bolt Esports has taken the lead of 6, and now Naxor Maverick is closing it, and they took the lead. Yeah, continue.
Cutting their vision.
Finally, we can see Bolt Esports doing a comeback because they are at 8-6 now, 8-7 Mavericks. They had an upper hand with the pistols, but as soon as Team Bolt Esports started their eliminations, Danox 4 eliminations, as if they were just kidding. They were just having fun. Never mind, have some fun. The stage 1 itself. Danox with an ace. with the sixth elimination and taking the orb 2 is not gonna leave the shield just like that. Sheriff play, one more shot. He is not leaving his own pistol. I guess both of them are wondering, let's play Sheriff only. But never mind, Guardian shot, you miss. I hit. And Enthusiast takes down Levi and takes down H-Spawn. As when Mavericks, they had the exact scoreboard. But in the stage 1, as soon as we reach stage 3, the scoreboard goes to 16-7. And as soon as the stage 4 will arrive, they will have Vandals with them. And I want to see what one-tap shots we will get to see in that situation. Right now it's 16-7 and both the teams are playing a bit defensive and wondering where is the opponent. What you say, Shinigami? Can they cover it up? NX or Mavericks?
Damn, I don't know about NFXR Mavericks, but Bolt Esports has like definitely done a great comeback and took a massive lead of 8 points. I don't think so. Let's see, we have 5 minutes 43 seconds left on the clock, and when the Vandals and Phantoms are out, we might see the game change again.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely, it's gonna be a fun thing to see. And of course, the scoreboard is going 21-9. Opponents are gonna struggle hard because right now in this situation, there is no coming back. 6-6 is what the starting itself right now. 21-9. After that scoreboard, Bolt Esports went 15 eliminations and Mavericks only 4 eliminations, and now they are having their main weaponry in their hand, and with an Odin, I can say also moving forward, covering an angle sharp as well because they need the lead of 11 points. One team will want them not to be covered up, and the other one cover it as fast as it can be done. What do you think, Shriga?
Both the teams are on the opposite side of each other. I can see the Bolt Esports taking up the space towards the spawn of Naxxer Mavericks. Naxxer Mavericks will have to do something about this situation, and ISO pops the ult on Jet. Let's see if he could. ISO against ISO. I thought it was Jet, but never mind. Yeah. Naxxer Bolt Esports got the point, and yeah, let's see what happens. It's 25-10 and 4:05 on the clock. It is looking very tough for Naxxer Mavericks.
Yeah, because the scoreboard itself is really very strong and really very good. It's 26-12, and I think so. It's a really good point from their side, and also they are definitely proving their point too because the score goes 28-12, 16-point gap, and still they have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Shinigami, according to you, can Bolt Esports do a really big cover it up? Because I think so NX or Mavericks are now struggling after the pistol gun game.
I think Bold Esport, this would be the greatest comeback as of now. Like the number of matches we have witnessed, it will be the greatest comeback for Bold Esports from 0-3 to 30-15. It's almost double the score against Naxxer Mavericks.
Yeah, exactly. They're already on the double scoreboard, and also they are not stopping it. They are getting on and on and on. And this is exactly what I was saying, covering the spawn location. But the idea was good, but not executed wisely. And the scoreboard is 17 points gap against NAX or Mavericks. Also, we are already seeing the score, the timeline. It's barely 145 seconds. In that time, you need to cover the double score you did till now, and also it's 16-point gap, and now finally Enthusiast takes on Levi, takes on Ashbone, and the scoreboard again go to the twice score 17-34. Shinigami.
Damn, it's there's 2 minutes left on the clock and 35-17. Things are not looking good for Naxxer Maverick. I think that my dream of watching Naxer was team versus Naxer will be uh, a dream. And as you said, Bolt Esports has already defeated two of the champion teams in the earlier matches to come in the quarterfinals.
Yes,
So
yes.
Next, my ult is ready. No distractions.
This one is definitely a smart choice, and they are definitely proving itself and showcasing how and why they are so strong and performing. And also, the scoreboard 39-19, they are maintaining the double scoreboard gap. If they are losing one elimination, then they are taking two on behalf of it. That the gap is always covered. And see, Tanox is not stopping. He had an ace earlier, and now he's taken down three
It's you and
eliminations, and
me.
he's not shipping. Okay, he has been taking the ultimate itself, and it's ISO against an ISO, and which one wins? It's Tinox again, fourth elimination from his side. 1942 the gap, and this is what I was wondering and saying that the
Headshot.
jet which is being used might be for the updraft and the dash itself, but it did not wisely proved its worth for its own team. Now they are definitely gonna force them to leave the spawn and get for the elimination. What you say, Shinigami, the spawn could be
I
fired now.
yeah, I think it might be a bad day for Jet because I saw that Jet is trying to keep ISO in the front line and get them get the skills for him. But never mind, everyone has their own play style. It, the Jet might be trying to throw off the opponents just so ISO could get some frags. And we have our winner, Bolt Esports, with the what was the score again?
The scoreboard doesn't matter because it was always the twice of the opponents, and Bolt Esports with Kayana and Action Bolt as the name said, this team showcased themselves and showed their scoreboard. Let's see, Danox with 27 eliminations, Enthusiast with 20 eliminations, a slow match of 47 points from Bolt Esports, and NAX Mavericks 3 with 24 eliminations, and Danox won against the opposition 2 with a gap of 3 points. And that being said, Bolt Esports move towards the semi-finals, but now we're gonna see which is that team which will enter against Bolt Esports, because there is one more quarterfinal still left to be watched and wonder who gonna face them, because every match have been interesting. The first match was smooth enough from NEXR. The second match was really very brutal from Silent Havoc, and now Bolt Esports. They were being slow, but when they pick up the speed, they were like, "We are not going to stop." And the scoreboard was always the twice the score of the opponents. And now one final match is still left, Shinigami.
Definitely, I think the Bolt esport had one hell of a comeback in that previous match. But yeah, as you said, it was a bit slow as compared to the previous match we saw against the what was it? I forgot. Silent Havoc.
Yes.
Yeah, there was something that was something intense.
Yeah, but the intensity is gonna increase from here. But you can have a small break and we will be right back. But the point is, game gonna be really very interesting. But before, we will be really be right back. So hello guys, we are back again for our fourth quarter final, which gonna be really very interesting because the point is after this we gonna start the semi-finals where we will know which team has been performing best and now it's gonna be best against the best one. But before those semi-finals, it's the last quarter finals, and after that we will start the semi-finals. But point to be mentioned, it's gonna be best of 1-2. Like the semifinals is also gonna be best of one. It's gonna be I and J against Oops, not today. So Shinigami, what you gonna say about these two teams?
Right, I'm really hyped up against to watch this match because after this we'll have our final semi-finalist who will play against the Bolt Esports. We already have Naxar Esports and Silent Havoc going against each other in the semi-finals, and this will be the deciding match for the Bolt Esports who they are gonna play against.
Yes, exactly. Oops, not today. Against I and J, and finally final starts and wait. Envy takes down the takes down Envy, Abu takes down Introvert. It's Neon against Neon. And is it Reina against Arena? Like both the teams are having exactly same teammates. Oh yeah, I think so. It's Reina Neon against another Reina Neon. Now it's just about who gonna use it better. Also, not the skill set, but the gun game too. Shinigami, it's 2-2 already. Okay, 4-2 before I give a throw to you.
Definitely, the utils are same, so it's gonna be exact same match. Util-wise for them, it really comes down to the aim game of both the teams who is gonna win. As we speak, ING is in the 2 points lead with 6-4, 6-5 score now, and Boops Not Today has closed the gap and they are at 6-6. We can see the Neon lurking in the mid of Whoops Not Today team and Reina lurking against the spawn of the INJ. What do you think, IQ? What's gonna be the result? They are quite slow.
I think so. It's gonna be a really strong point because stage 2 has started, but both the teams are continuously taking down eliminations. It's 6-8, but they are definitely gonna cover it so soon. And as I said, Envy takes 5 eliminations and Abu takes 3 from his side. That means they're eliminating each other's teammates one by one, again and again. That's a 4th elimination from his side and 6 elimination for Envy's side. Oops, not today. Took 10 eliminations in one go without being eliminated. It's 7th elimination from the onside, and finally he got eliminated. And Stinger comes in. Abu is definitely eliminating the opponents, and finally both of the players' continuous streak has been stopped. It's 15-8 Shinigami.
Damn, we can see almost same results as we saw the last match. Whoops Not Today has taken almost the double the lead of their opponent, and Neon popping the ult and getting the Reina and getting Neon again. Whoops Not Today with 17 and INJ with the 9 scores on the lead. Now 10. Whoops Not Today is on 7 points lead. We still have 6 minutes 50 seconds left on the clock, and Whoops Not Today is on 19. INJ is on 10. It is not that tough to close the gap for the INJ team, but let's see until they switch to their main weapon, which is Vandal and Phantom.
Oh, yes, exactly. Because I just wanna see what they're gonna do. Because at a time they were having exactly same points, but right now I can clearly see the points are definitely not the same ones. They are having a big margin and a big lead, and that's gonna be covered up only when the Vandal will be in and they would be performing it the way they have been doing since in the beginning. What you gonna say? Can they cover it up? Because finally the stage 3 is ending, and in few seconds they will be starting the stage 4 with their main guns. That's gonna be Vandal and Phantom.
As of now, it's not too late because we have 5 minutes 47 seconds on the clock, and the final stage has come up, and both the teams will have Vandals and Phantoms on their hands. And have you noticed, IQ, that Whoops Not Today has a Riot Gun Buddy on his Phantom today?
Yes, exactly. And that's a good observation because he's definitely gonna prove it how he have it. But scoreboard 14-30. Oops, not today. Proving their name and opponents are struggling hard
Not
to
ready
cover it
yet.
up because no doubt they're having their guns now. But the point is it too late? Abu takes down 4 eliminations and Shiftwalk Odin can he takes down 2. He was picking at the spawn point, but he didn't spot anyone itself. Oops, not today. Us saying the opponents, it's definitely not today. 34-15, it's still 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. So the point gap is really very big right now. What you say, Shinigami?
Damn, this match is getting one-sided, and I guess it is
There.
explainable because we can see Whoops Not Today's Reina has a Radiant Gun Buddy on him, and I guess that's why they are dominating this match right now.
For dead.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Because once you have something this big, you need to showcase that your name. Oh my god, that was a hard luck for Introvert and Jug. Both of them because Envy takes down 2 eliminations with 2 shots of Judge itself. This one was a third. Both of them are having a streaks. One with 8 and the other one with the 5 eliminations. Oh my god, they are capturing the spawns. They're not letting them come in out, and Abu takes down Introvert. Finally, Abu has been silenced. Envy has been silenced, but the scoreboard that's not being silenced is 29 points difference in
Yeah, at this point, I think Whoops Not Today is going to overtake our Silent Havoc's high score on today's TDM matches that we have witnessed. And what else? And this map, Kaspa, it is one of my favorite maps because you can the team which collects the ultimate orbs. It's like in the center, in the mid. You go around it. You collect the orbs, ultimate orbs. You get your ult quick, and so whichever teams get that fast will ultimately pop more ults, and they will have higher chances to win the match. And we already have 50 on the scoreboard for Whoops Not Today, and ING has still 25 kills, which is half the score of Whoops Not Today.
The point is they are not giving it up. They are definitely going all in, attacking and trying. There could be a certain point of time where we can definitely do a comeback, and that's the spirit of the game, that's the spirit of the players and the competitiveness they have in them. But the point is, opponents have really good skill set to showcase, and Jug takes down Abu Reina against the Arena. Kenny took the second elimination. That's a third elimination from Jug's side. Now it's his turn to counter the spawns. This one was the fourth. Kenny takes the fifth one and goes to the spawn location. Hard luck, hard luck, hard luck. Both the neons against each other. I just want to see it's going to be Envy or the other one. Jerks being taken down before an ace. And now both of them have taken the opponents. A bit of hope, a ray which was striking, which was coming in, it's gone. The last 100 seconds, but scoreboard 55-29. That showcase 26 points capturing away.
Absolutely, INJ has managed to hold off Whoops Not Today at 55 kills on the scoreboard, and they managed to get 3 or 4 more frags for them. And here I can see that Whoops Not Today is hesitating to take fights because I think they might have fear of getting the gaps closed of the lead they have taken.
Yeah, exactly. 26 points is a really very big deal. It's 56-30. The point is, it doesn't matter you win with your own score at 60, 65, 70. The point is victory itself. Both the teams are playing slow right now. They are getting a bit defensive because they know one team knows the lead cannot be covered, and the other one knows we don't need to try a hard a bit more because we are definitely gonna be the victorious ones here. Jerk takes out Abu, it's 60 32, 28 points gap, and Introvert comes in with his ultimate. And as Shinigami said, taking the orbs and taking your ultimates again and again, it's quite really easy in the map itself. But last 18 seconds, and Hoops Not Today showcase the Oops It's Not Today for INJ in quarterfinals 4 is gonna be the victorious one for Hoops Not Today. They are going for semifinals 2 against Bolt Esports in 3, 2, and 1. Locked in. What you say, Shinigami?
I would like to say just one sentence. Maza aaya. This was an intense fight, and we have our clear winner. Whoops, not today, which was against INJ. And in my opinion, I would love to see Whoops Not Today versus the Silent Havoc in the grand finals, because in the semifinals we already have our teams, which is Naxar Esports and Silent Havocs competing against each other, and Bolt Esports will be competing against Whoops Not Today. It is going to be fun to watch the matches here.
Like we can see both the eliminations, Jerk and Introvert together took 35 eliminations, and NV2K had 35 itself. Like he was enough for the opposition, but Abu had 28 eliminations in his pocket too. That's the gap. They covered. Abu was 28 points ahead, while NV had exactly the number of elimination which INJ both players combined took. But the point is, it was hard for them at a point of time because they started good. The scoreboard was really very close, but as the match went in, as the match moved forward, it went hard for them because Hoops Not Today went on having multiple victory streaks, multiple elimination streak, whether it's with Sheriff, whether it's with Guardian, whether it's with Vandal. But once they started, the net not at all stopped. So Shinigami, according to you, Bolt against this team, Hoops Not Today, and NEXR against Silent Havoc. Which team's gonna be victorious and meet each other in the grand finals?
Well, all the teams which are currently in the semifinals bracket have earned it very well. Like the matches were intense. They played really good. It is going to be fun to watch the matches. Like I said, I would really like to see our Silent Havoc and Whoops Not Today in the final. In my opinion, that is. I don't know about chat.
Okay, never mind. Let's see what's gonna happen because we are gonna move forward to the semi-finals. But the point is, it's gonna be best of one, so there is no chance. If you lose, you lose. If you win, you go for the grand finals, where it's gonna be a best of three. But before that, we're gonna have a break, which gonna be a bit longer than the previous ones. But I promise, when we come back, it's gonna be brutal semi-finals with four teams that you know how they play, but does they know how they're gonna play against each other? We will be right back.
Damn.
Hello guys, once again we are back again, but this time it's not gonna be quarterfinals because now we are gonna talk about the semi-finals. Though they're gonna be best of one, but the teams we are having, those four brutal teams gonna face each other in really very strong matches. And Shinigami, now we are gonna see which team being the first grand finalist for us, which will play the best of three, because the first match it's gonna be NEXR Esports against Bold Esports, and then we will move forward towards the Silent Havoc against Oops Not Today.
Damn, I'm completely interested in watching both the teams play, and I'm really hyped up to see who goes to the grand finals and we see the matches, right? S-
Yes,
So, cur-
exactly, because both of the teams have not lost a single match till now. And now is the point, like one of these will move forward for the grand finals, another will feel that they were just one step away from the grand finals, from the victory, from the being called champions. It's gonna be NEXR against Bold. Which team gonna dominate the other one? 9 minutes of time, you are gonna have four stages, and you can showcase yourself. You can prove yourself in that particular point of time. Shinigami, if you need to choose one, you have seen NEXR playing, you have seen Bold playing. Choosing one, which it could be for you.
I mean, it's really tough to choose. Both were insanely good against their opponents. It is going to be an insane match to witness. Um, Personally, I am rooting for Bolt Esports. Uh, what about you, chat? I hope the guys who are watching the stream are enjoying it and watching it.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be a really very fun thing, but let's see what's gonna happen, because we have started the match and the first elimination is from Danox side, and we have seen how this player have performed in the previous match. In opposition to it, it's Robin. He has also played a really good match, and I am gonna see enthusiastic on another Mirror White. He takes down Danox. Mirror was the one who dominated for his team, and the opposition also had good domination. It's 2-all. And we see the pistol round, both the teams have always been close call, having a lead of 2 to 3 points. But as soon as we move forward to stage 2, we start at least one team gaining some point of lead, and as soon as we move towards stage 3, the lead goes for 10 pointers, and as soon as we reach stage 4, the lead stays whosoever has the lead in stage 2. So stage 2 is very crucial, and you have lead in stage 2. It remains till stage 4. So let's see which team gonna be the champion of stage 2 at least. And that's a simultaneous shot from Enthusiast. 1, 2, and 3 eliminations in one go. It's 7-2 from 2 itself. Shinigami Enthusiast is already showcasing his talent.
Exactly. Bolt Esports already has a lead of 4 points here. Now it's 5 in the pistol round itself. As IQ Master said, that the second round is really the curve point of deciding who is gonna take and maintain the lead. But in some matches, it happens that the final stage, which is the Vandal stage, the match is turned upside down. We are going to witness what's gonna happen in this match. Currently, the score is 11-6, and on stage 2, the clock is at 7 minutes and 28 seconds. Bolt Esports is at a good lead.
Yes, exactly. And now I can definitely see Sheriff is in the game itself, and Bolt Esports has a lead of 6 points. And as I said, stage 2, whichever team wins as a leader, they definitely carry forward the lead. Tenox Mirrorbox, 2 eliminations, and now he's gonna definitely look at both the spawn points, finding players, and whoever he finds, he's definitely gonna connect the first shot against him. And the game goes on. He got the Vandal from the spawning location, and Danox shots the Guardian and swerve into the Vandal, but the Vandal is gone. Danox makes shot for fourth elimination. Oh, it could have been the ace, but never mind. 17-9. The lead is carrying forward. What you say, Shanigan?
The score is like exactly as we saw in the earlier matches. The Bold Esports has taken almost the double points lead against Naxxer Esports. It is a really fun to watch here as we see Reina take down the ISO, which is our mirror,
There.
taking down Tanox, who performed really well in the last match. Now we are on the stage 3, which will be changed in the next 10 seconds. ISO with the shield up, and Sovin takes down ISO here, and Reina taking down Jet, closing the gap. 23-15. Let's see if they will be able to close the gap of the lead.
Oh yeah, exactly. An enthusiast, I can see he's coming and he's not gone. Mirror YT got the shot. The lead has been covered, but it's not enough. 24-16. You have 5 minutes of time and you already have Randall in your hands. But the point is, can you cover the lead? Everyone is defensive right now because they know one mistake can change the game for either of them, and they are not gonna take it. Mirror takes down enthusiast, and it's now 17-24, 7 points to go, and the lead could be covered up at any point of time. It's just a matter of fact. A bit of damage, but he instantly dashes away because he knew it could be a smart shot from the opposition itself. And XR, they are 7 points behind, but they have enough time to do a cover back. Danox takes down Swervin, Mirror takes down Danox. It was a good trade, and the gap is still 7 pointers. And that was smart from both of them. Danox took the cover fire for Mirror. He's gone. And the score, the gap goes from 7 to 8 to 9 right now, Shanigan.
Yeah, right. As we speak, the Bold Sports has the score of 27 and Naxxer has 18, and the clock is at 4 minutes 20 seconds. I think it is doable for Naxxer Esports to close the gap as they take down 2 of them, and the score is at 28-19, and the difference is right now currently at 10 points. I think damn ISO with an ace and giving the lead of 11 points to the Bold Esports. I think Naxxer Esports have to play a little aggressive to close the gap against them and hold the spawn together with their teams.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think so. Both esports are definitely having an upper hand, and as I mentioned earlier, the team that wins the stage 2 with a gap, they always be victorious to maintain that gap till stage 3 and until stage 4. They do have time of approximately 200 seconds, but the gap, it's 13-point enthusiast covering it up. Nah, he's countering it up because it's now 14-point gap. And they are not gonna stop. Odin comes in, Mirror goes out, Tanox takes down the opponent, and Tanox gets taken down too. Ultimate of Jet, Kenny takes on Mirror is coming 3, 2, 1, and he's gone. That was a smart shot. Kenny takes on Swervin too. He's going at the spawn location. He's taking the sound, and again, hard luck. Everybody takes an enthusiast. It was a smart move, 14 points gap, and it should be covered, but the time is not enough for them. What you say? Could they cover this 14-point gap?
It might be possible because they still have 2 minutes 30 seconds left on the clock, and I really like the tactics the Jet was going to follow to kill the Phoenix, get 1 kill secured, but then he pushed. I don't know for what reason he pushed and got killed. But right now we are at 41-24 and 2 minutes 15 seconds on the clock, and Naxxer Esports with 1 kill there.
As I mentioned earlier, the scoreboard it had 7 points gap at some point of time. It went for 10 points, 12 points, and right now it's 15 points. And covering this lead in 110 seconds, you need to counter the spawn location and you need to be really very defensive as they are being right now. That's a smart play. They are rage baiting their opponents, they are making them come towards them and see the location. They knew they are coming, they knew the sounds, but Mirror Whitey takes down Tanox. He had an upper hand, but never mind, the trade was done smartly, and the lead goes from 15 to 16. And it's a hard call because they are poking you, they are instigating you. Mirror Whitey and Swervy now they can counter because they can hold the spawn location, but Jet being smart one, he jumped in and gave fire cover fire from the ISO side, and they definitely picked them off. They could have done something, but if the spawn location is not holded, they are in a gone kill scenario. And Shinigami, that was a smart move, but not well executed.
Damn, that was a nice trade there of 1-to-1, but one-on-one trades are not going to work for Naxar Esports because they have a legit 45 seconds left on the clock to cover up the 13 points gap, which is quite impossible for them to cover it up. And here we have a Bolt Esports with 46 and 36. Bolt Esports, who was dominating its last quarterfinals match, they are really they're getting a tough competition against the Naxar Esports. What do you think, IQ?
I think so. Basically, it's gonna be a tough situation, and also it's 15 seconds. They definitely covered some of the points, but the gap is still 12 pointers. They had time, but the way Team NXR wanted to be aggressive, but Bolt Esports went more defensive. Like they knew the opposition gonna be the aggressive ones, so why not we being more defensive rather than getting on, and maybe we can lose the fight. But at the end of the day, they are the winners. Bolt Esports, Kaina and Action Bolt move forward towards the grand finals where they will face one team, and that also in a best of three Shinigami.
Let's go. We have our first grand finalist, which is Bolt Esports, which I personally was rooting for to win. Now, moving on towards the scoreboard here, we have Tanox with 26 kills and Enthusiast with 23, and they really dominated the Naxar Esports, but not unlike the previous match they did, right?
Yes. No, I think so. That was a good scoreboard because Tanox got 26 eliminations, Enthusiast got 23 eliminations, and Mirror Whitey struggled with 20, and Swervin with 19. Both of them tried their best, but opponents have a bit upper hand against their opponents, and definitely they played a bit better. Bold Esports are our first grand finalists, and now we will move forward towards the second semi-finals where we will see Silent Havoc coming against, and that also I just want to see how come this result be changed, because that's going to be a highly brutal match like the previous one. But all this question would be answered after a small short break. We will be right back. once again here with you with two different teams, and it's gonna be the final match because we will get a second grand finalist in the semi-final too. And according to you, Chad, what do you think? Which team will win? You can definitely drop down the name in the chat itself because the result will be out after the 9 minute 30 seconds of brutality and brutal fight between Oops Not Today against the Silent Havoc. One team which dominated the opponent with a very big margin of the lead, and the other team which had a player who eliminated the opponent with having 51 eliminations. So, Shinigami, what do you think? Which team has an upper hand right now amongst these two?
I think both the teams are really played well. Whoops Not Today and Silent Havoc were one of the top scorers in today's DM matches. Silent Havoc was the number one with 67 kills in total, and Whoops was around 61 or 62, right? And it doesn't matter how many points leads you have, but in the end, if you win, you win, even if it's for 1 points. And the match is going to start in 3, 2, and 1 seconds. What do you think, IQ?
See, I'm really very excited to see because last time Pure had 51 eliminations. At the other side, there is a team which had really good scores, and especially I'm talking about the Pure's 51 eliminations in the starting, and simultaneously opposition is Abu alongside NV2K. Both of them had strong eliminations, and especially not gonna silent my words where they were having multiple aces, multiple streaks of eliminations, and right now both the teams are playing super safe, super defensive, shift walk, and they are going really very silent. And let's see what they're gonna do. Oh my god, finally Mary found Envy, and they know Abu is there too, and Abu, hard luck. He got the stuns and he got eliminated too. And we came in and we came out, but was
Over
not
there.
able to pick down. Abu gonna
Over
give
there.
him a cover fire, but is it enough? The answer is yes. He takes down the shield, he takes down Mary, he takes down Pure, and now game is towards their spawn
Stop by.
location, and now they are at their spawn being located. And yes, as I said, they are not gonna let them come out of the spawn just like that, and it's 3 all after stage 1. And as I have mentioned, in stage 2, whichever team have the lead, they definitely may tries to cover that lead and maintain it. But right now both the teams are really very strong and keeping that
Destabilizing.
stronghold towards them, Shinigami.
Yeah, it is quite intense to watch the match because both the teams we have seen at the top of their game in aggressiveness in both the previous matches. Now playing it, taking it too slow. Here we have Whoops taking the 1 point lead after so long. Up until now, Silent Havoc was still on the lead, but Whoops Not Today has got that momentum, and
Over there.
they have already gotten 3 points lead, and we are uh, about to reach stage 3 here. And as per our IQ's prediction in the earlier matches, that whoever takes the lead on the second stage maintains it till the end. Let's see if it comes true up until now. And Whoops Not Today's Neon popping the ult, looking for the opponents to push them, but they are playing really defensive and
Oh
getting
my
there.
god, the last time what I was talking about, Envy was having multiple elimination streaks, and he's back on the desk with the main guns. As soon as stage 3 started, he's back with his gun set. And Envy getting the mental second shot, third shot, fourth shot, and it's 8 eliminations in one go. Can it be 9? No. Pure stops him. Last time Pure was fighting in the quarterfinals, he did 51 eliminations, but right now he's struggling the opponents because Envy and Abu are covering two different spots at the same point of time, which is making it harder for the opponents to cover for them. And see, as soon as Betty jumped in, He did the elimination from the Bulldog itself, and that's the second elimination on it, covering up the location. Oh, it took the orbs. The ultimate is ready. Last time he had the ultimate, he did 7 eliminations. The first elimination is coming. Maddie's exactly the Maddie did the bullet drop, and as soon as he saw the bullet, he took him down. Hard luck, Pure takes Envy down. Ultimate is gone, but that was a good shot. 8-18, 10 points different. Hoops Not Today right now is having a good lead. What you gonna say about it, Shinigami?
With his ult and popping ult after ult, and now the Pure is on the other end of the match. It is quite amazing to watch them play, and Whoops Not Today is on another level today. They are already at 22 with 10 points lead against Silent Havoc.
Yes, exactly. And right now we can definitely see the scoreboard. 8 points gap. It isn't that big. It's coverable, highly coverable. But the scoreboard, let's see, can they do? It's 9 points gap, and we making sure to get the lead back and maintaining the scoreboard in their team's style, because right now he knows every second being wasted is a good thing for them, because every time that is being wasted in the last, the opponent's gonna have the struggling situation for themselves. He's having an operator. Can he do the shot? Yes, and we takes third eliminations, and now Odin is ready for him, but shot miss. You miss, I hit, and we takes on Pure, and he's gonna took. Oh, he could have taken down Maddie, but never mind. A trade from Abu's side against the Pure. It's 16-28. Like, the point is, even if Envy dies, as soon as he comes out of the small location, he starts back again, doing the elimination. That not only once, he does in a streak, and now Abu is having a streak with 4 straight eliminations. Sometimes Envy, and if not Envy, it's Abu with 6 elimination streaks. He's not stopping. He's done an ace, and that goes on and on and on. Envy's turn, 3 eliminations. They have captured the spawn location, and it's now their spawn. Hard luck for Abu. The streak is gone, but Envy, the streak has started with 4 eliminations. Can he do an ace? Hard luck, Pure. Definitely do not allow him to do the ace, but the streaks they have maintained, it's 18-36, double the scoreboard. And right now, Hoops Not Today, it's gonna give no opportunity towards Silent Havoc. Shinigami, I think so this is a gone case, but they still have a strong point. They need to attack into the cover fire.
Yeah, they really need to get back on their momentum. Silent Havoc, which they were on the previous matches as. So I guess it all comes down to the pressure handling thing. In these kind of tournament, I guess Silent Havoc might have witnessed Whoops play in the previous match. That's why they might have been building up pressure against playing them. So handling the pressure really comes into play in these kinds of tournaments.
Indeed, it definitely comes in, and they are definitely proving their point too. But Envy taking operator shots, and Abu doing 4th elimination. He's completing the streak system, and that's another ace from this side. And Envy takes the pick, takes the opponent. Abu have the 6th elimination, and again spawn location holded. Abu did the 7th elimination, sometimes 7th streak, sometimes 8th streak, and that was a smooth operator shot. 3rd elimination with the operator itself. Now the game is being switched out, but the point is, are they gonna stop? All the question is, who gonna stop them? Because oops, it's not today, because they are not letting Silent Havoc to showcase their havoc right now. They are definitely silencing the opponents with Abu with the 3 streaks and Envy with the 5 elimination. Okay, it's my bad. 6 elimination streak, and the point system is completely in their favor with 26 point gaps. Abu 5 elimination streak. Oh my god, this guy 3rd is from his side, and Pure started with his ultimate, but now he knows he need to attack completely all in, and Abu takes him down. Shinigami, they are struggling really very hard.
It's quite literally the end of the game, I guess. 59 and 24 under 1 minute. It is quite impossible to close that gap and win against Whoops Not Today. Now it is really tough to see
Making
both
cover.
the teams who were dominating in their early matches are now going face to face against them, and one of them is clearly dominating the other. And whoops, not today. Again, with the name they have for their team, they are saying it with their playstyle to the silent havoc. Whoops, not today.
Oh, that was a smooth shot from his side. And of course, the more closer Ayasu gets, they takes down him with the ghost, takes down the shield, takes down him with the shot, and Envy with 4 streaks. The point is, Abu and Envy, whenever they starts eliminating, they eliminates in a streak. 69 eliminations. The last time a record was made, 70 eliminations. That's a record-breaking eliminations. Silent Havoc have been silenced because the opponents are justifying their names. It's oops, not today. 71 elimination and a gap of 38 eliminations is a big deal to counter. And the winner are Killtuzor and NV2K. Oops, not today. 71 elimination is no joke because it's a record-breaking semifinals, and they move forward towards the grand finals against Bolt.
Damn, that was one hell of a play. And this only happens on Midnight Rush powered by Momentum Gaming that we get to see these intense matches. We have NV2K with 38 kills and Abu with 33 kills. They clearly dominated the Silent Havoc team. And yeah, we have got ourselves our 2 finalists, and we will be moving forward to the grand finals, which will be against Bold Esports, and our current winner with the highest scoring in the entire match as we held, which is Whoops Not Today. So it will be fun to watch the grand finals as it will be the best of 3. And what do you have to say about it, IQ Master?
It's gonna be a really good match because Bold Esport defeated two multiple opponents in quarterfinals and semifinals, and right now both the teams are such teams who have scored really very big scores opponents, and whenever they won with a really good margin. But the point is, when two such teams goes against each other, either it's gonna be over aggressive or it's gonna be highly defensive from both sides, because whoever starts the battle first definitely gonna be a harder one. Because in the recent match which we saw, Hoops Not Today, they were also playing slow and Silent Havoc was also playing slow, but once they started the attack, they didn't stop. And Hoops Not Today definitely showcase what they can do and what potential they have. Now it's gonna be the grand finals. Both the team have one side of relief, and that is it's gonna be a best of 3. If you lose your first match, you still have two more opportunities, two more chances to cover it, to redeem it, and to showcase that it was never mind, we can do it again. But before that, we will have a short break and we will see you in the grand final for the best of 3. We will be right back. Hello, guys, welcome back, and it's the final push. One last time, one last try, and once against each other. One team gonna be the undefeated champion, and the other one gonna be yet so close, yet so far. Shinigami Bolt Esports against the opponents of Hoops Not Today. Which team you are rooting for as a caster and giving them a caster curse?
I am currently rooting for Whoops Not Today as I saw the two of the matches they dominated against their opponents, and
Yep.
they were literally saying to their opponents, Whoops Not Today, as their name suggests.
Like there is a dialogue which I always use in casting, and today I will definitely say thing like in this 2v2 battle, there would be definitely someone who won't be a hero for his partner but be villain for the other two. Now, which that player will be the villain for the others? It's gonna be Whoops Not Today against Bolt Esports, a big match. And that's a first match out of the three they're gonna face each other. And also, the point is watching the other team play against other opponents and then coming against them. It's a really very different thing. Like Hoops Not Today have definitely seen all the matches that Bolt Esports played, and Bolt Esports have definitely watched what Hoops Not Today has done. But the point is, can they repeat what they had done till now against each other? The question is a good one, but the answer can be answered by these teams itself. Let's see which team will have a 1-0 lead in the first map itself, Shinigami. Yeah, exactly. The point is the domination, because the team which would be victorious in the first match definitely gonna have an upper hand because they will be confident enough. They would be like, we have showcased it once and we can do that twice too. And same goes for the opponent, because the mindset is, we
Here.
have lost, we have done. Only one It's do or die. If you do it right now, you will have one more chance. But if you do not do it, you are definitely a gone case. That scenario, both the teams all in run right now. Same tactic, going slow, but Abu takes down Enthusiast. And as I was mentioning, Abu and Envy are
Here.
such players who maintain their streak elimination. Like they eliminate one and they keeps on
I'm out of
eliminating
here.
opponents as a streak
Shocking.
perspective.
I'm out of here. Shortcut.
That's a good start, Shinigami.
Yeah, that is
Here.
indeed a good start of Whoops Not Today with a 2-0 lead of 2. A Bolt Esports is trying to get them, but
Back up. Gotta go.
they are failing to get them. Neon getting their one more kills, and now with 0-4, now let's go. Bolt Esports finally got one kill, and yeah, Whips Not Today. One more thing that they are legit using their gun buddies they have put on, which is a radiant, which means they are literally radiants.
Not ready yet.
Indeed, but the point is, victorious would be one who will win these grand finals all together. Right now, the scoreboard is 2-6. Oops, not today, as they did in the previous semi-final itself. Once they started the lead, they never ended it. They maintained it and aggressively carried it forward, and it's stage two. And as I always said, in stage 2, whichever team maintains a lead or gets a lead, they keeps it for the round 3, and the lead goes on and on and on, it never ends. That was a good shield from his side. Enthusiast takes on Envy and he's on a 3 elimination streak. Abu takes on 1, Envy takes down Enthusiast, and now finally they are back on track. The score difference is barely 3 points. Okay, now we can say 4 points, but the point is both the teams are showcasing their talent and the match is really very close, but Hoops are maintaining a lead, 7 points, and we're taking down. They are not letting them come out because spawn location has been covered.
Running low.
Both of them from Oops Not Today are going back and forth, holding the spawn area of Bolt Esports and getting the frags.
Enemy
It's
kill.
literally 3 times the lead they have taken
Not ready
against
yet.
Bolt Esport. Oops Not Today. What a performance you are showing us today. It is the grand finals of Midnight Rush, powered by Momentum Gaming. Chat, please interact in the chat.
Sword down. I'm out of here.
And what do you think, IQ? Is our chat equally supportive in the?
See, the point is, team can be victorious, any of those, and the point is, in this particular match, 17-6
There.
after the stage 2, they were having a closer call in the stage 1 and 2 itself, but slowly and slowly, Hoops Not Today got a lead, and now I guess Bold Esports are waiting for the stage 4, like change of the gun, but I have seen Envy playing with a Bulldog really very strong, and they do streak elimination, and streak eliminations are like having 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 multiple eliminations in one go, and that's been done by Abu and Envy in the entire tournament. In every match they have played, and let's see itself, sixth elimination from Envy in one go, a streak, 18-6, 3 times the score of Bolt Esports, and that also in the grand finals, best of three's first match. It's a good call. Seventh elimination. Oh my god. NV2K is going all in with patience and the shotgun. Enthusiast has been taken down from Abu's side. Shinigami, it's 6-20.
It is more than 3 times the points they are in the lead against Bold Esports. What a crazy performance! Whoops, not today. You guys have shown tonight to us. It is an insane match. But Bold Esports, if you want to win, you guys have to play a little aggressive, because if both the teams play defensive, the one with the lead will always win. So you guys might, in my opinion, play aggressive. Again, I don't know what is the tactic behind
No
you guys
distractions.
that's going on. You guys really need to keep up with the whoops not today against them. They
And
tried.
also,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, like Envy has completed 10 eliminations and is definitely not stopping. And we have seen the scoreboard was 5-7 at a point. It went to 5-14, and right now it's 7-25. Like in all the previous eliminations, Bolt Esports got 2, while Hoops Not Today, they got 18 eliminations, which is 9 times more than Bolt Esports. Whereas the scoreboard is 3 times, and Bolt Esports are being dominated really very strongly by Hoops Not Today. What you gonna say about this, Shinigami?
Go, go, go.
I think we quite literally have a clear winner, but let's not lose hope for Bolt Esport, as we have 3 minutes 30 seconds left on the clock and 9:25 can be doable
One down.
in this amount of time. And the Jet took one, got traded for, and ISO traded him 11-26. Right now, Neon popped the ult from Oops Not Today and getting 27-11. Popping the ult, got 2. He's going against ISO, got 3. Let's see if Neon can ace. He got the 4 streak, and going back, Neon is holding the spawn. Jet peaks, and Neon gets his ace and gives 1 kill.
Done.
The match is getting really very hard for the Bolt Esports because 32 eliminations against 13. The scoreboard gap is 20 eliminations. They are definitely feeling. That was a smooth shot, barely missed with 6 HP, but never mind. Late, but not too late. It's you, miss. I hate. It's Chad, and that's another shot. And was really very good with the
I'm out
operator.
of
I
here.
can see valiant hero showcasing his heroic skills with either of the gun he's been utilizing, whether it's been the Guardian, whether it's the Spectre, Vandal, or the pistol itself. We have multiple times seen him doing ghost shots and another ace. And we have showcased us Guardian Ace, his ultimate ace, Pistol Ace, Vandal Ace, Operator Ace, multiple aces and many times in the same match itself. Never mind about Exxon Tenok, that was a good trade from NB's side. But the point is the scoreboard 22 eliminations is a really very big gap to be covered in barely 110 seconds, Shinigami.
Right. NV2K. I'm a fan, bro. I am literally I'm a fan of yours as of now. Like NV literally knows his shit. He is like perfect
Over there.
with his gun game, his game sense. He's perfect with his every
Got
gun
three.
he uses, every ult he uses. Like getting ace after ace with like I said, with with Odin, with Ghost. We have seen it all. If there were trophy for the man of the match, I would say it would be for Neon. He popped the ult, but let's see. He died.
No distractions.
We have 25:44 on the scoreboard, and the timer is at 7 seconds. It is quite impossible for Bolt Esports in this match to come back, but we still have time to revive themselves.
Bro, the way Envy's utilizing his operator skills are really very amazing. Just peek and do a smart flick also, and he's definitely very precise. And this is what I was mentioning. He does the operator and does the final shot with his ghost itself. He's not letting the opponents taking an advantage or anything. Oh, that was a good shot, but missed. Never mind. Late call, but the gap. It's 22 eliminations, and after this 15 seconds, oops, not today.
Gotta go.
We'll move forward to the best of three second match. But the point is, with a lead of 1-0, and both esports definitely need to do something because this time the gap was 21 points. Though they have another match, but they need to do something else because whatever they did right now, whatever the strategy was, it didn't work in their favor, and we have the victorious Kel'Thuzad and NV2K once again. Hoops not today being the unbeaten one, and simultaneously alongside we got Bolt Esports finally losing a match after being victorious in the entire tournament in the group stage, in the quarterfinals and the semi-finals, but not so late for them because they can redeem themselves, they can prove themselves, they do have a second match, they do have another chance, they have two chances left. But right now, and with 33 eliminations, Abu with 21 elimination, both of them overshadowed the opponents. If we compare Tanox with Abu, he had 7 eliminations cap. Same goes for Envy against Santos. Yes, they have a 15 points cap. So either of them has to be more aggressive and showcase because Envy is doing aces with multiple guns, especially with the operator ones. He do really very smooth and strong shots. I just want to see what's gonna happen in the next match because Bolt Esports are gonna go next with the match lost, while Hoops Not Today will definitely not let them win this, and they will maintain the streak of undefeatable champions, and being called this gonna be really very awesome. Let's see what plan Bolt Esports gonna come with. Shinigami, what you say? Bolt Esports were behind 21 points at a point of time. There was scoreboard like 5-7. It went from 5-7 to 7-22, 24, and such scores. They took only 2 eliminations, but Hoops Not Today went on and on and on, getting multiple eliminations. According to you, what could be the reason for both esports to struggle for that eliminations?
Yeah, I think as I said that earlier, that the pressure management thing. I guess that might be the case. Bolt Esports didn't perform well, or might be the tactical problem, or they might try to switch their tactics, which they are going to play in the next match to revive themselves and get a tie, so that we go to the tiebreaker round where they will be playing for the trophy.
I will
And
say they have really very prime trust on each other. I'm talking about Oops Not Today because both of these players goes 1-1 in different locations and they find the opponents and tries to eliminate them, and that showcases that they have that much trust ki, yeah, he will do it or he can do it. But never mind, we have another match, another round, another chance, and it's gonna be in drift. So map won't be the same. Who knows? Fate could be changed for Bolt Esports, or Team Oops Not Today will showcase something they have already done because they are the team who did the maximum eliminations in a single match. They are having the record of it. But right now, we are moving forward towards a drift map. Once again, Oops Not Today against Bolt Esports Shinigami.
Show me a trick.
yeah, let's see if the map change makes Bold Esports more comfortable with playing against Whoops Not Today. What are we seeing? Whoops Not Today's team, Abu and Envy, both are under in the spawn where our Jet here and is taking up the space in their spawn. Okay, I think there is some technical error. Um, let's see. The previous map which they played was Piazza, and that was, I guess, the strong point for Whoops Not Today. And let's find out in the other match that if it is the case or not.
Yeah, definitely. Because the point is in the drift map, they need to showcase because once it was a glitch, but right now it's drift. And drift, you need to showcase yourself enthusiastics on Ombu, Envy takes on Tanox, enthusiastics on Envy. And the lead of Bolt Esports, they are going all in, taking down some lead at least, so that in the second round they can have an upper hand at least with the point system. But nah, and we're not gonna let them happen, not let them have that fun, because there are definitely fixed counterparts, fixed spots, repetitive conditions, repetitive hiding spots, because the mid location is really open one, and other locations you need to go and counter back with your team or against them. There was a good vulnerable being suppressed, he had a counter fire and Tanox went in one elimination, but it was a trade from Enthusiast side. Bolt Esports giving the close call 6-5 Shinigami.
Yeah, absolutely. It is a really close match in this map. Let's see who is going to dominate this map. As I told you that Whoops Not Today had an upper hand on that map because we saw them dominate in that map earlier too. Let's see what's the case here in this drift map, as we see Bold Esports taking the lead with 4 points, 10-6 on the stage 2. And as IQ said, we are going to test it out again, that taking the lead on the second stage, does it like holds till the end or not against Whoops Not Today.
Yeah, Bolt Esports is showcasing that, yeah, you have been undefeatable once currently, but never mind. We have also reached grand finals. You're not the only one, but NVB like, never mind. You have the lead, and my job is to cover it accordingly. And see, as I've said you, in opponent side, Tanox and his teammate were at the same spot, but Abu and his counterpart, which is Envy, both are at two different locations. They have that much trust. See, he was wandering for one player, but simultaneously Envy came from the another location as a surprise. Both of them covering different locations, and finally they both are at the same spot itself. So Shinigami, right now they had a lead, but it's the first time someone is covering that lead. Or what you can say, it's a barely 1 point lead.
Damn, what can we say? We have seen Envy and Abu, both of them taking, dominating every players they have played against. And yeah, we can expect that much from them. It is 14-13 and they have closed the lead 14-14. Damn, Envy again with an ace with the Vandal there. And it is much expected from the Whoops Nut today as they have performed tonight.
Envy is proving his worth
Not ready
for
yet.
his team
Break it
because
down.
every time he does a streak, he does it a
I'm
big
out of
one.
here.
In the scoreboard, they had a big lead. Bolt Esport could have transformed that lead in their favor, but right now, oops, not today. First covered that lead, but the scoreboard is really very close.
Got
This
three.
is the
My
first
ult
match
is ready.
itself where the leads
No
are very,
distractions.
very close. He did his ultimate, but no one was present there. Let's see what's gonna happen. Barely 2 points difference. Oops, takes on one. Ah, hard luck. I thought and we will take him, but never mind. It's a trade back. 19-17.
Oops.
Enthusiast takes on Envy once again, but Abu takes on Tanox. And the lead is again 2 point to Enthusiast, finally with third eliminations. Enthusiast with the fourth eliminations, he is taking his lead with fourth streak and the scoreboard 20-18. Oops, not today.
Gotta go.
First time in the tournament, they are behind in the scoreboard with 4 minutes left. Envy, can he deal with this? Can he come back with the team? That was a good judge shot, but still they are 3 points back, Shinigami.
Yeah, let's see, is this going to be the match where the Whoops Not Today loses for the first time in the entire match? If that happens, we will our Bold Esports will have a fair chance to fight against them, and they might go to the tiebreaker rounds.
Got three.
Exactly, but that gonna happen if Bolt Esport wins. But I guess the score is not 10 to 20 points gap. So Hoops Not Today can counter back at any point of time. But hard luck for Envy. He jumped in and takes down Tanox. Can he take another counter? No enthusiast. This time he's having too much enthusiasm to make his team the victorious one, and he's definitely
Get out of my
do
way.
not want to
I'm outta here.
lose. Gap is only 8 points, and both the teams are having a much defensive and attacking approach alongside each other. And Enthusiast 6 on, and we had the judge itself. Another elimination, but Enoch 6 on Obu. The gap is barely 9 points. If you ask me, is it coverable? Yes, it is. But who will do it? Abu and Envy finally struggling against the opponents. It's the final 170 seconds. Envy takes down 2 eliminations, 7 point gaps. He need to push in, takes more eliminations because the gap is not covered
Show
yet.
me the
Shinigami.
target. Over there.
That's true, but we still have 2 minutes 30 seconds, 38 seconds left on the clock, which is still doable because the gap is not that much. As we can see, they are slowly but surely closing the gap with 28, 29, and 35. We have only 6 points lead
Over there.
against Wolf today. Let's see if Envy and his duo can do it.
I'm out of
Uh,
here.
and we stunned both of them, but gets 1 kill and his now Bolt Esports with 8 points lead. I think this match is still doable because there's still 2 minutes left, but the lead is getting higher and higher. But Whoops Not Today are giving them hard time again, closing the gaps. They have still 9 points lead. Let's see what happens. We still have 1 minute 40 seconds left.
The point is, they are definitely covering the scores, but they need the same gameplay they were using in the previous matches. The one streak elimination. They need to eliminate opponents in a streak. Abu takes down Enthusiast. The scoreboard is having an 8-pointer gap. Can it take another elimination? Tanox stops Envy once again. Envy is being stopped. Abu takes third elimination. The gap is currently 8 eliminations and the timer is 70 seconds. The timer is gone. They need to be highly aggressive. Envy takes down. Envy is going all in, but the point is they are definitely controlling angles, holding angles, and they know where to be at the right time and the right location. Abu doing all it. 8 points gap, 50 seconds. He just need bit more support from Envy's side. What do you think, Shinigami?
I
Headshot.
think Envy is like out of his momentum right now. I guess that's why he's not performing as well as he did in the earlier matches. But surely we still have one more match left, which is the tiebreaker and the final decider match. Who is going to take the trophy back home?
I think so. Your words definitely were true when you said it's a different map and maybe could not be the map for Team Hoops not today. And I think definitely Drift is not a good map for Envy because every match he played since quarterfinal and semifinals he dominated. But as soon as he went inside the Drift map, Envy was definitely silenced by Kainai and Action Bolt. They lost the first match. They lost the momentum of victory streak, but they redeemed themselves by breaking the hoops, not today's victory streak. And the game now goes on because now we will move forward toward the best of three's final match to see who will be the final victorious champion of the Midnight Rush by Momentum Gaming. 26 eliminations by Enthusiast, 22 eliminations by Tanox, 20 by Envy, and 18 by Abu Dead and Ace. But was it too late? Because Envy tried so hard, tried so much, but the drift map was definitely not for him. And Team Bolt Esports were aggressive from the first round itself, and in the stage 2 also they were creating a gap, and at the end of the time they definitely won the match, though the scoreboard was really very close. They were 10 points ahead, but they were ahead. They maintained the lead. Every one elimination they were trading it back with one or two elimination. That's why Bold Esports are in the grand finals. And what could be the best when we get to see the best of three, all three matches? One team wins, makes it 1-0. Another one wins, make it 1-all. And now the final match, the grand final. And it's already midnight and it's a last rush, the last match, the last map, the last time these two teams gonna be against each other. These four players gonna be against each other to prove themselves. Once Envy and Abu proved, other time Enthusiast and Tanox, but now do or die. It's now or never. You have 9 minutes and 30 seconds with you, and no one can steal it from you. You have to prove your worth in these particular time slots. What you gonna say, Shinigami?
I think it was insane that Bolt Esports got the chance to redeem themselves, and we are finally in the decider match. We are moving forward to the decider matches. Whoever wins the match gets the trophy back home. Um, it is they like both the teams have one losses right now, and they both have lost their streak of winning. So whoever wins will be not quite literally the undefeatable, but they will be undefeatable if they win from the both of the teams.
Yeah, exactly. So never mind. Let's break their momentum for a while and have a break. We will be right back. So hello guys, welcome back once again. I'm Mr. IQ Master and I'm with Shinigami for one last time. It is the final match of the grand finals, which was BO3, but we came up to the third match, which is gonna be the decider one, the tiebreaker one, because it's 1 point towards Bolt Esports, 1 point towards the Oops. It's not today, but the point is the final one. Which team will get that victory? Because the one which will be winning this point is gonna be the grand champion of Midnight Rush, and that also in a crazy midnight in a battle of best of three. But it's gonna be Bold Esports, sorry, or it's gonna be Oops Not Today. The answer relies in the next match coming forward. Shinigami, what do you think? You still hoping for the Oops Not Today?
I am still rooting for the Whoops Not Today because I'm a fan of NV2K right now after watching the matches he has played, and here we are with the uh, match. We have 9 minutes 20
Here.
seconds in the clock, and Jet here holding against NV2K. He dashed, but Neon also went back. They are playing a bit passive. Uh, I'm pretty sure both the teams will play a little passive in this match. Whoops Not Today with their first kill, and then
Be faster.
Envy tried to take out Jet, but they took down both. Jet took down both of the Whoops' player. What do you think, IQ?
Here.
As of now,
Gotta go.
what's the stats going on behind in your mind?
I feel like the way Enthusiast is leading Bolt Esports right now is highly appreciable, because in the first match, team struggled a lot, but in the end, the final match is right here. In the second match, Enthusiast did really strong eliminations and took Bolt Esports to a victorious run. But right now, the score difference is zero. It's null and void, and we are in the stage two. And let's see what's gonna happen from here. Sheriff play and Abu takes down Singer. It's a 4 elimination streak from Abu's side. That means 4 out of 5 eliminations in
Watching
Hoops
here.
Not Today is from Abu's side, and he's definitely going all in. While Envy being struggling in the previous match and right now too, Abu is leading his team,
There.
being defensive where it's needed and being attacking where it's needed, especially. And right now, Tanox can be taken down. Yes, the answer is yes, and we takes down Tanox. He's gonna find another player, but he definitely not gonna find him because he will wait for Tanox once again. And he's really very low. I don't think so, and we should go on this location. Abu takes on Tanox. Another elimination. Abu takes 5th, and it's an ace from his side. Abu alone is ahead of Volt Esports. 6th elimination. Oh my god, Singer do not have that much range, or he could have definitely taken down the opponent. But he could have the support from Envy's side. Envy is really very low right now, Shirigami.
Absolutely. As I said earlier, in the same map, that this map is all about close range fights, and the
I'm
person
outta
who
here.
takes the Stinger on the second round is most likely to win the match, because Stinger is overpowered in the close range. And we are moving forward to the stage 3 with all the players with the Guardian on their hand. And Abu is closing the gap, like getting the lead of 5 with 8 kills streak. Let's see what is going to be. The final result is our NV2K, our beloved NV2K, who has performed so well in the previous matches, gets back in his form and gets multiple streak kills against Bolt Esports. Right now, Whoops Not Today is at 5 points lead. Let's see. We have already crossed the stage 2, and according to IQ's analogy, every time the person who has been in the lead for the stage 2 has won the match and managed to keep the lead.
Exactly, in the entire tournament, whoever was having the lead in the stage 2 was victorious even in the previous match itself. In stage 2, both esports, though the lead was small, they were having a lead, and Enthusiast and Tanox takes down the opponents, and the scoreboard goes from 6-11 to 9-11. That's a comeback. Can they take down Enthusiast? Oh my god, what a cover fire! 10-6 on Abu Enthusiast 6 on Envy, and the score is equalized. It's 11-11, and the score. And we take on Enthusiast, and we will take Odin. Okay, he's not taking. Okay, he's taking the Odin, and he will definitely mark the location and takes down the opponents with the Odin itself. Hard luck, Tenox. That location was jeopardized. Ultimate is being used. The location is marked. He's ready. Opponents are ready.
Got him.
Ah, smart move. First vulnerable and then enthusiasm just went in because he had a dash to be back at time. 13-14. Scoreboard is really close. Okay, it's 15-13. 2 points gap, but it is highly coverable. Thus, the next 4 minutes and 45 seconds are going to be highly insane ones, Shiniga.
Yep, they are currently at a 4 points lead. Whoops, not today. Let's go. We are.
Take it down.
For me personally, I am hoping
Show
to
me your
see
target.
NV2K in his A game right now because, as I can see, NV is playing quite passively. As soon as we have seen in previous matches, as soon as he pops ult, he used to be aggressive, but with that trigger discipline, he gets both of the players from Bolt Esports and gets the lead of 5 points, currently at 14-19, and the clock is 4 minutes 5 seconds currently. Let's see if Whoops Not Today can maintain that lead. Now currently it's 15-20, and if they manage to maintain the lead, they for sure will get the match this round. But as you can see, Bold Esport is trying to close the lead, but then Envy again stunned the opponent
I'm out
and
of here.
got one kill.
They are definitely having an upper hand right now because
There.
the point system is in their favor. The scoreboard is 16-22, but I won't say that it's is not coverable. It is 6 point gap. But last time Multi Sports they were at the lead because Envy was not being able to perform. And right now he did what he always do. 7 elimination streak and making his team victorious and giving a good lead. Envy takes an enthusiast
Not enough.
and
My ult.
Tenox
No
takes down
distraction.
Envy. It was a good trade, fast
I'm
trade.
out
Abu
of
takes the
here.
enthusiast. Scoreboard goes for 25-18. The scoreboard
Go, go.
justifies the names, but the point is 8 gap. And this 8 point of difference has to be covered
Here.
up as soon as possible because timer is ticking, the clock is going on, and time do not stop for anyone. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Tenox and Enthusiast both takes down two players. It's 5 point gap. It was 8, but now it's 5. Envy and Abu, you need to buckle it up. Tenox takes on Envy. It's a 4 point gap. That's the best comeback I could have seen. Envy and Abu looking at two different sports enthusiasts. Tension enthusiast will come forward. Will he take down? Oh, he was having a dash. Never mind. They were having an 8 point gap. They made it 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and now it's only 2 enthusiasts performing the best when it is needed the most. Abu and Envy waited for the opponent to do a mistake because they are behind. And it was similar like in a normal game. Like the attackers gonna plant, not the defenders. So defenders waited this side. They were just waiting for the opponents because they are the one who need 2 points, not us. And the scoreboard, you can see enthusiasm with 15 eliminations. He's the one leading his team, trying to cope up, but oops, not today. Abu and Envy, same location. They are picking it off. They will take down the answer is Envy's Odin. Multiple bullets, same spot. The gap was 2, but now it's 6. Oops, not today. 1 minute, 20 seconds, and we will have a grand final champion. Who would it be? Shinigami, what you say?
Yes, definitely. We saw both the teams stuttering with their confidence at some point in this match, but then Envy is back on his A game. But ISO took Envy down, Boo took Enthusiast down. They are getting 1-for-1 trades, and as long as they have the lead, currently it is 8 points, and now it is 7 points lead. If as long as the Whoops Not Today has the lead and they take one-on-one trades for each player, they are going to get this victory home. Currently, the score is 27-36 and 30 seconds on the clock. It is looking tough for the Bolt Esports right now. Whoops Not Today is on 10 points lead, and I think that we clearly have our winner because 15 seconds on the clock and 9 points lead is really really tough to cover in a 2v2 situation, and Abu there taking two of the players from Bolt Esports, and 1 seconds left on the clock, and we have our clear winner. It is the deadly duo. Whoops, not today. Abu and Envy. The deadly duo shines.
Like, we have a champion. Oops, not today. They were undefeated in the quarterfinals. They were defeated since the semifinals. They once got defeated in the finals of best of three. But what a champion who do not redeem themselves, and just like a hero move, they lost one and they came back because they knew we have it in us. And 2v2 Valorant tournament, the midnight rush by Momentum Gaming, is won by none other than it's oops, not today. But for them, it was today. It was tonight, because today's midnight was theirs. They proved it. Oops, not today is just their name because, yes, it's today, it's tonight, it's the midnight because they won the midnight rush by Momentum Gaming, Shinigami.
Yes, yes, we have our clear champion, the deadly duo, the dominators of the Midnight Rush by Momentum Gaming, and it was a crazy show tonight. And yeah, the team which I was rooting for won.
Yeah, exactly. You were always for the hoops, not today. And especially for the audience, this was just one card of the many cards Momentum Gaming is hiding from you. Just wait and watch. Stay tuned with Momentum Gaming on multiple social medias, whether it's been Instagram or YouTube, because it's just started. It said abhi humne start kiya, and that's what Momentum Gaming is gonna do. This is just one of the many strokes they're gonna make. It was a 2v2 midnight rush, and wait and watch what's next coming. And that was all. I was Mr. IQ Master, and I was with Mr. Shinigami, and see you in another event, in another matches. Maybe these teams will be back once again, but for now, bye bye.
Bye bye.